QOTD. Today I am bringing you this team that my wife actually designed while she was playing through her Pokemon in-game team. This is basically the 5 main Pokemon that she used for her team. We are missing a 6th Pokemon just because she was going through a bunch of different Pokemon and we really couldn't decide a good 6th Pokemon, so instead we've added Murkrow to the team. But for you guys, I want you guys to basically replace the Murkrow with any of your guys' suggestions. Comment, we'll get the Pokemon choice, so make sure you guys comment and leave a Pokemon that you want to see on this team. But anyway, this team is very, very aggressive as we have a Dragonite. We have... Where is he? We have a Gyarados, and he should be roaming about. I have no idea where our Gyarados went. But we have... Is he above us? I have no idea. Here, I'm going to throw this ball. Anyway, we have a Gyarados, we have the Dragonite. They're both here for setting up Dragon Dances. I'm not going to spoil the rest of the team. You guys may have seen the Donphin in the intro at the very end. Yes, it is Life Orb. Yes, it hits like a truck. Yes, it's very, very fun to use. But yeah, I'm not spoiling the rest of the team. You guys will have to watch the video to find out what the heck this team does. This team is very fun. Rental code will be at the end. Okay, Golden, Chimpao, Mimikyu, Gardenackle, Annihilate. I want to say that's Chi-Yu. Anyway, let's see what we can do here. Basically, the biggest idea with this squad and against this particular team anyway is that we're really wanting to set up the Gyarados. We might even want to try and set up the Dragonite. Setting up the Gyarados probably as late game it would probably be the most useful. At the same time, leading Gyarados against Chimpao just to give us that nice little Intimidate kind of balances stuff out. But at the same time, Skeledirge isn't too bad of a lead either in this scenario. So let's leave Skeledirge, have Gyarados in the back. Like I said, Dragonite's not too bad either. Dragonite, depending on if what he brings, Dragonite does have the Tera Steel. We might think about terrestrializing into a Steel type with our Dragonite, and I'll have no problem with that if that's the game plan. We definitely got to save our Tera for our Dragonite though. We don't need to try and do any weird Teras beforehand, because Tera and Dragonite is probably like our biggest reason why we brought Dragonite into this matchup, because really and truthfully a good Steel type here, it's going to be fantastic. Alright, so we got the lead right. Skeledirge versus Chimpao. Torch Song wouldn't be too bad here. It gives us a special attack boost. And we get our Throat Spray activated as well. So it's like 2 boosts in 1. Do we expect him to want to switch? Honestly, I do expect him wanting to try and switch. He might go for the Dark move. He goes for Protect. Hold on. Do I still get my Throat Spray activation? Because technically I still went for the move. Let's see. Protect? And no, I did not. I didn't get no boost. Now, I'm kind of fearing a crunch. I am kind of fearing a crunch. We could go into Gyarados, Intimidate him. Would that force him to want to switch though? That's the biggest question mark. I don't know. I think we just stay in and try and torch some. Sucker Punch. Hey, we living. We're live. We're alive. We got him down to Sash. That's important. Now, if he's going to go for Sucker Punch, because that might be his only dark move, because he's actually running Protect, I'm okay going for Slack Off first. Go to Slack Off. He has Icicle Crash. Does that pick up a KO? It does. Okay, that's fine though. That is absolutely fine. This gives me a great opportunity to go into the Dragonite and go ahead and Terrasilize it. And while I'm Terrasilizing, I'm going to go ahead and Dragon Dance. I'm not really afraid of the Chimpao. He's probably expecting extreme speed, so he might be predicting this. Like, he might go for a Sacred Sword or something. Hopefully he don't have it. But our multi-skill is going to allow us to live at least that. So I feel like this is rather safe. Anyway, he goes for Protect. Dude, Protect is eating you up in this game. Yeah, this is one of the reasons why you just don't run random Protects in singles. VGC, I can see it. You know, Chimpao with Protect, it's pretty viable. But in singles, no. No thank you, my man. No. Now our Dragonite does... It's actually outspeeding the Chimpao. Okay. 2... I'll take it. I'll take 2 all day, every day. He does have the Sacred Sword. Like I said, we'll take one rather well-ish. I'm not saying it's great, but we did take it. I won't go for the extreme speed. Do you think he'll stay in? I was halfway predicting a Protect, but I was like, you know what? No, I don't need to get greedy, so I'm glad I didn't actually get greedy there. Okay, fantastic. Dragonite's at +2. What do you have to counter this? Because we're outspeeding a bunch now. Like we're just outspeeding stuff. We have Aqua Tail, and we know he doesn't have a Focus Sash, but the right move is Outrage. Hands down, the right move is Outrage, unless you have the Mimikyu in the back. And I mean, if you have the Mimikyu in the back, you have the Mimikyu in the back. I have a Gyarados in the back. Just saying. Just saying. We'll go ahead, hit that Outrage. I know you don't have no Focus Sash, so that Chi-Yu is out of here. Chi-Yu no more. As we're able to pick up a nice little KO there. And now your last one's Golden Go. Hey, we're locked in right to Outrage, but this is the most powerful. I mean, this is going to hurt if he doesn't take it. You know, I mean, yeah, that hurt. That hurt. And we're Lumberry on this Dragonite too, by the way. So, you know what? I love how the Lumberry is on the ground right now too when he eats it. That's so weird. But, yeah, do we take the Shadow Ball? No, we do not. But like I said, we have a Gyarados already in the back. Dragonite put into work. I'm so glad I brought it. I'm so glad I said, you know what? I'm going to bring it. I'm going to bring it. Alright. So I got the Gyarados in here. I mean, I don't even fully know if he's Terrasilized yet. I don't think he has. If he would Terrasilize, he's going to go into something like Flying. So I'm thinking just going for the Waterfall. Pick up the KO. See what happens. Yep, there's the Terrasilization. I'm thinking Flying. What are you guys thinking? Ghost. Okay, so I could have went for Earthquake. I could probably went for Crunch as well. But we're going for Waterfall. That's the safest bet. Hopefully he doesn't have Thunderbolt. We should take a Shadow Ball. This is neutral. Keep that in mind. 18 HP. Let's go. We win this game. Let's go. That's how it's done. Dragonite putting in the work. Dragonite basically carried us. Gyarados almost gave up. Almost made us lose. So, but hey, we won. We won. All right. Azumarill, King Gambit, Dragonite, Gamora, Annihilate, and I'm gonna say Iron Moth, but I might be wrong. All these new Iron Pokemon. I'm pretty sure that's Iron Moth though. Anyway, Azumarill. Somewhat of an issue, right? I mean, not really. It can be. It can be though. It depends. If it gets set up, it becomes problematic because we lose ways of dealing with it kind of quickly. Donphan's not a bad lead here though. I like the Donphan lead. I think we go Dragonite again though. Dragonite put in a lot of work last game, and he'll probably put a lot of work in this game as well. I'm I'm kind of low-key looking at Ampharos here. You know what? Why not? Why not bring in Ampharos and see what we could do with it? I'm checking its moveset real fast. Thunder Wave and Tera Blast and also has Dazzling Gleam. Okay, so you know what? Yeah. And it's Tera Grass. I don't know if Tera Grass is gonna help us out too much in this battle. It might though. We might. We'll see. I'm honestly thinking. I'm practically debating about just terrestrializing Dragonite. If Dragonite gets in a good situation. Alright, so Donphan, definitely not the greatest lead here, but I'm not going to just switch out, right? Because, you know, Donphan does have a pretty decent matchup against everything. You think, okay, so you keep you try and preserve Donphan. I'm not really going to worry about it. If Azumarill goes for Belly Drum predicting the switch, we're at Life Orb Donphan. We have a shot then to knock it out. And we actually outspeed. Did we deny your Belly Drum? Let me know. Did I deny your Belly Drum? There's a Citrus Berry. There is a Citrus Berry. So you might be able to get the Belly Drum off, and he barely gets it off. You're sitting literally at 1 HP right now. 1 HP. That's how you punish the Azumarill. With the Donphan play. Predicting an Aqua Jet, really and truthfully, this is where we can go into the Dragon type Dragonite to where it's going to take the attack very, very well. And I mean, this is just where we just outplayed the Azumarill. We saved the Donphan. There's the Aqua Jet. I mean, that hurt. That didn't feel good. But I mean, here we are, you know. This is a great opportunity maybe to even think about terrestrializing, because we're in a decent spot. Really and truthfully though, I'm not sold on the Steel Terrestrials. Steel Terra type, yep, with what he's got. Is this Ghost? Are you terrestrializing into a Ghost type? Because if you are, it's well deserved. Sorry buddy, but Extreme Speed versus Aqua Jet. Okay, Extreme Speed's a higher priority than that Aqua Jet, so it doesn't even matter about speed. Extreme Speed will always move first, and then an Aqua Jet, because Aqua Jet's a lower priority than Extreme Speed. Extreme Speed, I think, is like +2 priority, and like really and truthfully, nothing outspeeds +2 priority. So that's why Extreme Speed's really, really valuable here in this situation where Aqua Jet, Quick Attack, Mach Punch, they're all +1 priority, so there's the difference. So that's why his Aqua Jet didn't work there. So we've got speed boost on the Iron Moth. Really and truthfully, I don't even have to set up, right? I can go straight for the Aqua Tail. We can try and see if we can hit it. If we hit it, that's good, right? We need Dragonite for anything else. Potentially his own Dragonite. Potentially. What's the harm in setting up, though? What is the harm of pushing Dragon Dance and seeing what happens? You have D-Gleam. You have D-Gleam. That's the harm. That is the harm. Okay. And he got a speed boost, too. And really and truthfully, I don't even know who's faster here. I think the safest bet is just go for Extreme Speed to guarantee damage. Yeah, I'm glad I took guaranteed damage there just in case. Yep, Fiery Dance KOs the Dragonite. Good play though, because really and truthfully, you're giving yourself a chance to get a stat boost. He didn't get it, but he gave himself the chance to. Right here, we'll have to go into Ampharos, won't we? Because Donphan probably won't outspeed because he got a speed boost. Ampharos won't outspeed, but Ampharos can take an attack a little bit better. And we can dish back a Thunderbolt to pick up this KO. and then we get ourselves into a better situation, as it'd be a 2 against 1. He's got Acid Spray. Special defense harshly fail as we go for the Thunderbolt to pick up the KO. Hey, Ampharos putting in the work. Let's go. Let's go. Good job, Ampharos. If you get this next KO, you make thumbnail, by the way. So, I mean, just saying. Come on. King Gambit. That's a tough order. That's a tough KO, buddy. Don't know why you would want to go for Acid Spray. We save Donphan in the back, always. We terrestrialize Donphan. We go for Thunder Wave here. Ampharos outspeeds. Keep that in mind. I mean, because that just shows you how slow that King Gambit is. Kotal Cleave. Does not pick up a KO. We are Rocky Hammett. And he might go for Sucker Punch here. And if he does, that's completely fine. But we're going to go for Thunderbolt anyway. No Sucker Punch on his part. And that's good damage. That is good damage as he goes for another Kotal Cleave to finish off the Ampharos. But hey, Rocky Helmet plus Thunderbolt put in a lot of damage. And now he's sitting... He ain't sitting pretty. I'll tell you that. Right now, he is not sitting pretty. I'm going to go with my own Donphan here. I mean, this is the perk of being Life Orb. Instead of, because he could Tera into a flying type. Well, he's already Terra'd. He has already Terra'd, so we're fine. We're showing off the Donphan at this point. We're going to go ahead, Terra Ground, and pick up this KO for the win. Let's go. He lets it play out. He lets it play out. Life Orb Donphan is nothing to laugh at, by the way, boys. I mean, this thing surprises some stuff because you don't expect Donphan to be this aggressive. Donphan aggressive? Never hear that, you know? This is crazy. But Donphan putting in the work. Let's go. Life Orb Donphan for the win. Okay, Dragonite, Rotom, Fluttermane, Go, Chimpao, and Mimikyu. Okay, what can we do here to ensure the victory? I've been seeing a lot of lead Chimpaos. Go somewhat of a lead as well. And so that's what I'm predicting, right? A Chimpao lead. I don't hate the Skeledirge here. The thing is, what if they counter lead me? I need something to fight that Fluttermane, right? I mean, because Fluttermane's gonna hit like a truck. If we have to, we can terrestrialize the Fairy. We can terrestrialize into a Fairy type. I do think Dragonite's useful here. We do need a Terra Steel as soon as possible. Because he's got a lot of stuff that Dragonite doesn't really want to take super effective hits from. But if we can Terra Steel it, we're in a great spot. Oh no, because we're already wanting to commit our Terra to Skeledirge. Let's go Gyarados. Gyarados is good. And I'm gonna bring Ampharos. Ampharos don't look too bad here. The reason I'm not bringing Dragonite is because I need to rely on its Terra. But if there's that certain situation where they counter lead us with the Fluttermane, I need to be able to terrestrialize the Skeledirge so I can try and ensure that KO. He does counter lead us with the Rotom, but this one's not as scary, right? I mean, do we have anything really that we need to terrestrialize though? I mean, I don't think. Yeah, I think if we Terra and Skeledirge just to keep it alive, we can expect a vote switch. Him predicting us to switch or something, so we can go for Torch Song here. So we'll see what happens. Either way, we should live at the end of this turn. We should still be alive. And you know what? We'll have a powerful Skeledirge. Hopefully at decent health. You know, Hydro Pump misses every time I use it. Why don't it miss when you use it? You know, that's not nice. That's not very nice. We can take one more, but hopefully he does miss. We might be able to take one more. It depends on the roll, right? But yeah, we'll try to hit you up with that Shadow Ball. Hey, looky there. Spoke into existence. And there we are. Now I get that Stab Shadow Ball. Rotom is out. Skeledirge putting in the early work. Let's go, buddy. Let's go, let's go. Golden go. Okay, like I understand that you're probably gonna go for Make It Rain to KO me. And I have 2 Pokemon that can resist it, so like why would I really let you do that? Why would I let you get away with that? I'm gonna go ahead, go into Ampharos. The Ampharos put in some work. Make it rain. And now you got a special attack drop, so you're forced to maybe even think about switching out. And depending on what you got, nothing really resists the Thunderbolt. So like that seems like a pretty free play. I could go for Thunder Wave, and I can mess some stuff up too. That might even be better. Let's go for Thunder Wave here. So he decides to stay in and goes for a second Make It Rain. Lowering your special attack even more. Good as Go activates. I was predicting a switch. So that's my bad, Ampharos. That's my bad. Not your bad. That's my bad. But he is super weakened. We can go for Thunderbolt now. We should hopefully be able to survive another Make It Rain. It looks like you might be Specs or Scarfed. Either, because I mean you're going for the same move over and over and over again. And let's just double check. He is at -3. He just wants that KO, right? I mean that's what he's fishing for. And honestly, I don't hate the idea of you taking that KO. Then I go into Gyarados and, you know, set up. I don't hate that idea. Because I feel, I honestly, I feel like your choice in some way, shape, or form. So you being at -4 is not a bad deal for me. Now I go into Gyarados. And now this basically allows me to set up a free Dragon Dance. Yeah, because you're forced to switch. And I mean, Gyarados is looking halfway decent now. Okay, there's the Flutter Mane. Does Gyarados outspeed? Let's see what it says. Speed. No, Gyarados will not outspeed after 1. The thing is, does this Flutter Mane, can it actually KO the Gyarados? Because we can go for an offensive attack as well. Let's go for Waterfall. As it goes for Charm, but with our clear Amulet, we do not get our stats lowered. And so, therefore, our Waterfall comes out and picks up the KO. Let's go, let's go. This is why you run clear Amulet, you know. I knew it was good for something. Flutter Mane counter the Gyarados. Hey, that put us in a great spot. A great spot that we're able to just come back and win this battle. Fantastic. Setting up Gyarados to +1 was the sauce. Let's go Gyarados. Cloyster, Rotom Frost, Zoroark, Dragonite, Armor Rouge, and Tinkaton. Okay. Let's see, what can we do here to try and get this win? Because we want the win. We want this win. This is very, very unique. They're very different looking kind of team. Don't mean it doesn't follow the same though. We can definitely set up our Dragonite against this. We just gotta be careful against the 2 ice types, obviously. But turning into Steel type helps us out tremendously here. Lead wise, I don't hate the Donphan lead. And we'll Dragonite. And we're going to go Skelly. Or maybe Ampharos kind of looks good too. Let's go Ampharos because that's just fun. You don't see too much Ampharos play. So I kind of want to dedicate this video to Ampharos. That'd be fun. So we'll see if we can get Ampharos doing something in this last game. So far, Ampharos has been great. Kind of like that Pokemon that can kind of come in, sponge hits, and do something. You know, it hasn't not done anything. Now this could be the Zoroark, but very well could also be Rotom. I'm gonna have to go for maybe a knockoff just to see. But I mean, hey, we have Sturdy, so you know what? We're not hurting. It's definitely the Rotom. Okay, it's definitely the Rotom. But hey, at least we can knock you off before we go down to our own life. Or Choice Scarf. Hey, you know what, Don Fan? You did your job, as in you slowed down the Rotom. We weren't for sure if that was Rotom or Zoroark. Most likely now he has not brought the Zoroark to this battle, so that's pretty good information. That is fantastic information. Now we go into Dragonite. We Terra Steel. We go for a Dragon Dance because, really and truthfully, Rotom Frost should never stay in against a Steel type unless he terrestrializes into like a Fire type. But yeah, I don't know if you want to take a chance on that. I really don't. We'll find out. No, he does go for Trick though, taking away our Lumberry. Oh yeah, we knocked off his Choice Scarf. I was thinking, what are we going to get? You know, we already knocked off his item, so you know, there's that. We still have our Multi-Skill intact. Is it a bad idea to go for another Dragon Dance? I don't think so. I don't think it's a bad idea at all. If he had an offensive move, he would have already went for it last turn to hit us really hard instead of going for this trick. Then again, I don't know. Thunderbolt, yeah, that's not that hard to hit. Yep, now we go Outrage, and you do have a Tinkaton. So maybe we actually go for Extreme Speed here. Let's go Extreme Speed. Let's see if you have that Tinkaton. If you don't bring out Tinkaton right now, like if this ain't your next Pokemon, I'm going Outrage. Though. And then we will gamble. We'll gamble a little bit, but really and truthfully, what can Tinkaton really do to a Steel Dragonite? Unless it terrestrializes. Think about that. The Armor Rouge is out. We outrage. We outrage in here all day, every day of the week. Are you Focus Sash? You are not. Armor Rouge is out. Most of the time you give the Zoroark the Focus Sash because it's super frail. But when you pair it with other frail Pokemon, it is not necessarily a great combination for you, my friend. As your last Pokemon's Cloyster. Cloyster can go for Ice Shard, but guess what? We're Steel type. And that's about all we got. Unless you go for Terra Fairy on your Cloyster, I think you've lost this battle. I think you've lost. Because we're at +2. That hits like a truck. Let's go, Dragonite. Let's go. That's how we ended off. Dragonite, great job. Great job. Alrighty, here's the rental code. We've had 4 really amazing battles with this team. And I mean, really and truthfully, this team is very, very easy to pilot. You could have so much come behind potential with this, just a simple terrestrialization. Now, hey, now you're free to Dragon Dance and you'll be able to get more speed than what your opponent has. And now you have enough power to actually knock them out. Very fun. This team has some great defensive Terras, that being the Dragonite. I feel like the Gyarados and the Ampharos are pretty great defensive Terras as well. Skeledirge, I've been seeing a lot of normal terrestrialization, a lot of normal Skeledirges. The reason I kind of stick with the fairy is just so that way we can still resist a lot of our resist, and hey, we don't have to worry about dragons hitting us at all, which are somewhat common. This also kind of gives us a nice Tera against the Ruination Pokemons, as they do like to go for dark moves against the Skeledirge for obvious reasons. Also good for just, you know, tanking a ghost attack as well. To me, Skeledirge is alright. That's a pretty decent Tera. There's Tera Fairy on it. And man, Donphan, I don't know what to say about you. You're definitely different. You're definitely unique. But you know what? Definitely caught our opponent off guard. Just gotta say, you know, definitely caught our opponent off guard, because you don't see Donphan being that strong, and therefore this Donphan really surprises a lot of people, you know, because it's, you know, just it's different, and so therefore it will surprise. Anyway guys, the rental code is in the top right corner. Make sure you guys check it out. Make sure you grab it for yourself, and if you guys did enjoy today's video, let me know in the comments section down below. Like, comment, subscribe. And this is Logan signing out. Peace.